Hey guys, this video is actually directed at the American people. There's a lot of dynamic, different topics going around the country. You've got the vaccine, that's really up for debate whether people should get it, shouldn't get it, et cetera, et cetera. You've got other major issues in our country, and then you have your own issues, at your homes, at your jobs. I guess today's video is about sticking up for yourself. Gonna give you a quick example. Recently, I had an issue at my work, and a bunch of people, basically were violating my rights at work, and it just wasn't good. And rather than let it go, I decided I'm not gonna let it go. I'm actually gonna, make a big deal about it because, like, when I was younger, I used to just let everything go, and my life literally just went to hell. Someone wronged me, I'd just be like, whatever, and eventually I found myself actually in a jail cell because my level of not giving a fuck was so high. Like, I just didn't give a fuck at that age. But now that I'm an older person, I'm 39 years old, I take matters seriously, and I realize that not sticking up for myself is the reason why I went to jail, because I should have taken a stand against people in my life that shouldn't have been in my life. The day I went to jail, a person had got a hold of me and said, "Hey, come visit me." I went and visited the guy, and by the end of the night, I was in jail, charged with 2 felonies. So basically, I was able to get those felonies dropped through drug court. But guys, my point is, he actually ended up dying on the run. The person I got in trouble with died on the run. So I know, stress, stress, and I also I feel bad about that situation, but that's for another topic. But so today I'm actually mailing out a letter to the state to complain about my workplace violating my rights. Typically, I would let a situation like this go. Like, at a younger age, I would just let stuff go. But now I really want to stick up for myself, because the problem is, guys, if I don't stick up for myself at work, then they'll just keep doing the criminal stuff that they're doing to me. They'll keep violating my rights. This can go down a slippery slope when you stop sticking up for yourself. I think a lot of workplace violence could be eliminated if people just stuck up for themselves in legal ways, like I'm doing. I'm sticking up for myself by sending the proper authorities notification that my rights are being violated and that I'm being mistreated at my workplace. So, do you see how I'm taking a legal approach to this situation that keeps me safe, that keeps other people safe, that keeps everything safe and sound, right? And I'm not going to end up in trouble. I'm taking the legal route. I'm taking the legal way to handle this situation. Um, Basically, to make a long story short, because I know you're kind of wondering what happened, so I'm going to tell you. Basically, I work at a grocery store, and I work in the seafood department. Well, anyway, guys, deli has been really, really short staffed recently because the business that runs it, they just want to save money on staff, so they short staff deli. Well, I'm having to leave my seafood station to go to deli, and my seafood area cleaning is not getting done to its highest capacity when I get stuck in deli because the agency doesn't want to hire enough staff. Now, since I raised health and safety issues with the state about seafood cleaning, my workplace, 2 days after letting them know that I raised health and safety concerns with the proper authorities, they went to another department that was actually helping me daily and said, "We don't want you to help this person anymore. We don't want you to help Steve anymore." So they basically, 2 days after I notified the state of these health and safety concerns, basically 2 days after, they were telling other employees that were helping me formally, told them to no longer help me. And so basically, guys, I'm feeling mistreated at work because, like, I'm just trying to look out for the health and safety of my customers coming in my grocery store. They have little kids that are pushing up against the glass of my seafood counter, things like that. I need to make sure my seafood cleaning is getting done every hour on the hour. And if they want to short staff in deli, forcing me to take customers when there's 20 or 30 people in line in deli, they're all looking at me like, who's this asshole that's not going to help us? So I get forced to help. You see what I'm saying? Because they say, why don't you? Some of them actually demand that I help. They'll literally tell me that I need to come help them. So I end up helping the person in deli. And if there's 20, 30 customers in line, who's doing the seafood cleaning every hour? So I reported this whole situation to the state, and then 2 days later, two managers are meeting with my coworkers, telling them to no longer help me in my department when they were formerly helping me daily. So do you guys see how I feel like my rights are really being violated here? So anyway, guys, this letter is an intake form for the actual proper authorities that are going to investigate this whole thing. So my point for today's video is just stick up for yourself in legal ways. You don't have to punch somebody in the face. You don't have to do anything criminal, go wild, wild west on somebody or something like that. Just do things the proper, safe, legal way. So that's what today's video is about, guys, is stick up for yourselves. And if you stick up for yourselves with really healthy boundaries and let people know what those boundaries are, you're going to have a lot better life, guys. And remember, saying no is okay. Until next time, bye.